I'm Mitch, and welcome to Cooking with the KAM Fam. Today we're cooking up ham balls. What's a ham ball, you ask? Stay tuned, because we're about to show you.
Grilling and chilling all night long. Hot flames popping, we're feeling strong. Barbecue vibes, let's sing this song. Grilling and chilling where we belong.
Alright guys, so first up in making ham balls, we're going to go ahead and make the binding. So you might ask, what do you bind with? Check this out. This is graham crackers. So we got 1 pack of graham crackers that are going in. We are going to chop them up. So we're going to use our handy dandy Ninja and drop them in. Now, once we get these things, all our grams we're going to put into a bowl to mix up to make our ham balls. So let's start chopping some graham crackers. That did not sound too good, so let's see. Now, some of the bigger ones, you're going to have to grind them a couple times. So you're going to pull them out. And let's see if we can get this thing going better. Alright guys, so our goal is to make this into like a powder, as you can see. So we're going to go ahead and dump in, and if there's any big chunks, we're going to pull those back out and put them back in for one more grind. Alright guys, so we got the last of our graham cracker packet mixed in. Now, if you did not want to crush these yourself, you could buy the pre-crushed stuff, and it would be about 1.5 cups. So now that I got that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start getting my meat mixture going. So meat mixture is 1 pound of ground pork, 1 pound of ground ham. So we have right here some boneless. This is some brown sugar ham. You can have whatever kind of ham you want. Chop it up, mix it in. Let's get chopping on the ham. So I'm gonna use that exact same Ninja that I was just using. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in so we can get some chopped ham. Now, chopped ham, some of you might think chopped ham are like luncheon meat. Not that chopped ham. Need some real chopped ham. All right, just like your graham crackers, some of this is not gonna come out superly fine chopped, so we wanna put it back in if it's not, but the stuff that's done, it's going in the bowl. So let me get some more ham going. Just gonna kind of go through here, and whatever is chunks is going back in, because you do not want your chunky ham in your ham balls. It's important that it's fine. All right, that right there is gonna be some fine ground ham. So we're gonna put that in, get all the extras. So again, guys, this is 1 pound now. I will say this, normally when we make this, we usually double the recipe because our kids love ham balls. All right, guys, so this is the last of that 1 pound of ham going in the bowl. And some of you are probably asking, ham balls, where'd you ever think this up? This is actually something my family used to make. And then when I met Taryn, we made ham balls. And that's why she married me, was for the ham balls. Just kidding, guys, that wasn't it. But she does enjoy them, as does the rest of our family. So next up, guys, we got 1 pound of ground pork that we are gonna stick in to our pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this up. Now, this is not any flavored ground pork. It is just straight up traditional 1 pound of ground pork going in the pot. All right, now with your ground pork, all that stuff's in. You can add whatever seasonings you want. In the KAM Fam, we enjoy Greek seasoning. So we're gonna put some Greek seasoning in there. We're also gonna go ahead and throw in some garlic powder. We're gonna add in some salt and pepper. Not a whole lot of salt because ham's kind of salty the way it is. And a little bit of minced onion. Now you can add whatever seasonings you want. Those are just the ones that I'm putting in here. All right, so next up, we are gonna add in 2 eggs, and then we're gonna start mashing this together to be able to make our ham balls. So, egg number 1. And egg number 2. All right, guys, now it's about to get messy. So we're gonna go ahead and put our hands in here, and we're gonna mix all of this goop up in to one thing. So we got our ham, we got our pork, we got our eggs, we got our graham crackers, and our seasonings. And we are mixing this stuff up. Now we do have a sauce we're gonna have to make up afterwards for this. All right, so that is mixed up. I'm gonna go ahead, wash up, start the oven. We're gonna start putting ham balls on the platter. All right, guys, we got our oven going at 350. We're gonna put some cooking spray on this pan because it is gonna get sticky and we don't want that to happen. So we got that going. We're gonna make our ham balls. Now I like to use like a little cookie dough scoop just to kind of make some more uniform ham balls, and it saves on the mess. So we're gonna go ahead and scoop out. Now, I don't know how many you get out of this. Take a guess, let me know. How many ham balls do you think you're gonna get out of this one batch with a cookie scoop? Never really counted. The other thing is normally I do more than one batch. So we're gonna find out, so watch. And go ahead and drop a comment. Also, if you're liking this content, feel free to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, we would greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, well, it looks like that's gonna be just enough for one more. So that gives us 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 33 ham balls. It's kind of a lucky number. Some people say 33 is. All right, let me get my hands washed and then we're gonna start making the sauce and finish these up and get them in the oven. All right, guys, it's time to make the sauce. And the key ingredients to the sauce, tomato soup and brown sugar. So here's how this is gonna work. We are gonna go ahead and we're gonna put in, now I double my sauce. So I double the sauce recipe for one batch because one batch, I like the sauce. So my sauce recipe is gonna have, we're gonna start out, we're gonna need 2 cups of brown sugar. So this is a 1/2 cup and we're gonna fill that up. So there's 1 cup, 2 cups, sorry, 1.5 cups. And I don't measure off perfectly, but there we go. We got 2 cups of brown sugar in. So that means we need 2 cans of tomato soup. So we're gonna go ahead and dump in the first one. And we're gonna dump in the second one. All right, now there's also calls for some dry mustard, so some ground mustard. So we're gonna put some of that in here. The recipe says 1 teaspoon, but we're just gonna kind of estimate because measuring mustard, does it really matter? So here we go. We're gonna say, yep, that's about enough mustard. All right, next up we have some vinegar. So we are gonna add in a half a cup of vinegar because we doubled the recipe. So a half a cup of vinegar. And here's how I like to do it as well, because I want to get everything out of that tomato can. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump some vinegar in this one, and dump some vinegar in this one, so I can swirl it around and get all that tomato soup that was sticking to the side of the can. All right, so let me swirl this one up, and then we're about to mix up. All right, so we got all that done. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna grab a spoon to mix this up. Stay right there. All right, I'm back. And I like to use a gravy ladle. And the reason is it lets me scoop it over my ham balls easily. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir this when you get all that brown sugar mixed in. Also, let me know, are you liking this camera angle? Because we got a new tripod. Thanks to Taryn for a Christmas present. What do you think? You're seeing more of the food and less of my face, which may make it taste even better. All right, guys, so I'm getting this all stirred up. I gotta get that mustard mixed in. Now, when I haven't had ground mustard, I've just shot a little bit of mustard in there. I don't know why, but the mustard is something you're supposed to put in it. And I think it adds a little bit of flavor, guys. All right, so we got our sauce mixed up. We got our ham balls right here. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna scoop over top of this. So we are just putting a scoop of sauce basically over every single ham ball. And then we're gonna come back and hit up any that need a little bit of extra flavoring. There is no rhyme or reason to what order you have to do this in, just to get them all coated. So that's one scoop for every ham ball. We're gonna go back now and we're gonna start hitting it up with some more. Now, once we do cook these, a lot of times we will put them in a crock pot to serve the rest of the day. And one thing I like to do with that is I keep a little bit of sauce left over so I can put it in the bottom of my crock pot or dump it over after we put them in. But this time, I'm gonna use it all. And it's going all on the pan because we're gonna eat these right away so you can see what we think. So that's it for the sauce. Let's go drop these things in the oven. So it is gonna take 1 hour at 350. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so these have been in for an hour. We're about to pull them out. They should be done. Let's take them to, I'm gonna need one more pot holder. I'm gonna burn my hand. That's right, that is ham ball deliciousness. All right, I'm gonna let the scraper to scoop them up. Alright guys, so you're going to want to get this off the pan fairly quick because the sauce is going to dry. It makes for a pain in the butt to clean up, or so my wife says.
This is true.
Alright guys, we're going to get these on a plate or a container and then we'll tell you what we think taste testing wise, so stay tuned.
Usually these go straight into a crock pot.
Right, that's what I was telling them earlier. Usually I keep a little bit of sauce extra for the crock pot because we double batch or triple batch, but tonight
It's just us.
we're just eating them. So these will probably be gone before the end of the night, guys.
Especially once McKenna finds out they're done.
Right, because McKenna is a ham ball
Connoisseur.
Already got a little bit of sticky on the tray. Yep.
Oh, good.
We'll clean that up later.
And by we,
by we, I mean Tara.
there you have it. We'll taste test in just a minute.
Alright guys, so we put some on a plate and we're being quiet because the kids are upstairs.
They're good.
Alright. Oh, I thought I was getting a bite. I guess not, guys. That full one's going to Taryn. Nope, have it. Go ahead. Eat the full thing. I'll get my own fork. Because someone likes these.
Only a few.
Alright, guys. Need to put a little extra sauce on the plate, I feel. Order up. I don't mean to brag. Those are pretty delicious. We'll show you what the kids think. And then we're going to wrap up this edition with Cooking with the KAM Fam, handball style.
Okay guys, I'm gonna try the handballs. They're perfect, just like always. They're really good.
Ready?
All right. Here is Kevlin trying a handball. Girl, you like them. Stop playing. What you think? I feel some thumbs coming. Pow! 2 thumbs up. All right, Ainsley, what do you think?
It's good.
Delicious or just good?
It's good.
All right, well,
Alright, that's going to wrap up this edition of Cooking with the KAM Fam, handball style.
see you next time.